The dispute resolution appointment is a very straightforward process. When you turn up at court, you'll get to meet the CAFCAS officer and the author of the Section 7 report who's come up with the recommendations. And the CAFCAS officer will speak to both parties in relation to their recommendations and try and get both of you to mediate to come to a resolution. So one of three things will happen during those discussions. Either you're going to get agreement and you can get what's known as a consent order and that ends the matter, or you can narrow down the issues, which means there may be some elements of the recommendations that both parties can agree on, but there are other areas which you can't. In which case the judge or magistrate may book a sort of scaled down final hearing of just a couple of hours just to deal with the remaining issues which you can't agree on. Or of course both parties could actually be miles apart from each other and in relation to the recommendations, in which case a full 1 day or perhaps 2 day final hearing will be booked. So this is very much about discussions, and it's about the CAFCAS giving their recommendations and assisting both parties. Which then begs the question, of course, why do you need to spend thousands of pounds potentially on a lawyer? What are they actually doing to assist you? There's no litigation in relation to this matter at this hearing. It's about the CAFCAS officer helping both parties to come to an understanding and an agreement. So really what your lawyer is doing is just guiding you through that process. And it could be when you go into court, it's usually the CAFCAS officer who then gives the overview to the judge about what's happened, what's been agreed, what hasn't been agreed. And basically the judge then asks both parties whether they agree with that summing up or if they want anything else they want to say. What's the point of spending thousands of pounds potentially on your lawyer just repeating what's already been said by the CAFCAS officer, or actually trying to argue why the CAFCAS officer is wrong? The CAFCAS officer isn't going to change their minds, and all the judge is going to do anyway, if there aren't agreements, is to say, well, we're not going to argue it here. You can just go off to a final hearing, and we can resume a final hearing. So as a McKenzie friend, we can guide you through that process as a fraction of the cost of a lawyer. We're happy to let the CAFCAS officers give the overview of discussions, and all we do is just agree that has been an accurate reflection of discussions. And if there's agreements, then we can get consent orders. If there aren't agreements, then we just go to a final hearing. It's a very straightforward process where you don't need to, you should never need to spend extortionate money on legal fees. So if you're approaching a dispute resolution appointment, please give me a call. Happy to give you a free 1 hour consultation and to discuss any aspect of your case. Looking forward to hearing from you.